Hello everyone, welcome to Sizzle and Spice. My name is Steve, and this promise to some subscribers and some of my friends as well, I'm going to share with you traditional Maltese recipe. It's called honey rings. In Maltese we call them Tblsp. They are made of pastry, turned into rings and stuffed with treacle. So, let's get started. First, I'm going to start with the pastry. So, for the pastry we need flour, we need semolina, egg yolks, sugar and butter, room temperature, and maybe we could need a little bit of water. So, we have 600 grams of flour, sifted flour. We have 6 tablespoons of semolina, fine semolina, three teaspoons of sugar, and combine the ingredients together. Slowly, I'm going to add the butter. It's 150 grams of butter. Now gradually, we're going to add the egg yolks. 3 egg yolks. This is the texture that after we are combining the flour, the semolina, the butter and the sugar together needs to be. Now we're going to need to add the water in. Approximately 50 milliliters of water. Now as we see, the dough is starting to form, but crumbs are being left. So we need to add more water to it, because this needs to be a soft dough. When we see that the dough is not sticking to the bowl and there's no other ingredients in the bowl, means that the dough is ready. This is the texture of the dough that needs to be. Okay, so I'm going to transfer the dough onto the table, sprinkle a little bit of flour and knead the dough for about 5 minutes. After we knead the dough, we need to make sure that we always cover the dough. Otherwise, you're going to end up with a hard surface. And let it rest. So now we're going to start our second step of this recipe. Right, we're going to do the fillings. The filling, we need 3 cups of water, 9 tablespoons of sugar, and whisk until the sugar melts. We need to add 600 milliliters of treacle. Always add the treacle, the water is lukewarm. I'm going to add 2 orange and 2 lemon zests. A tablespoon of aniseed starch and 2 tablespoons of cloves. And I'm going to add 3 spoons of cocoa powder. We mix everything well together, and for now we'll let it cook until it starts boiling, and then we're going to need to let it simmer a little bit before we will start adding the semolina. So we never add the semolina in the beginning with the first ingredients. We will let these first ingredients to boil. We'll let it simmer a little bit, and then we will start gradually add the semolina. Now, as we see, started to boil, and we'll let it cook for approximately 5 minutes until the lemon and the orange will give its flavors. The most important thing is, while you're doing the filling, that when you start gradually adding the semolina, you gradually add it and stir it. And after you add all the semolina, you need to constantly stir the mixture until it thickens up.
The hall with boughs of holly, fa la 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 la.
Now we can start taking out the orange and lemon skin. This is the hardest part of this recipe. As you see, the mixture, it's boiling. So now I'm going to start gradually add the semolina. And combine the semolina into the mixture. You need to constantly keep whisking. While you are adding the semolina, slowly you will see mixture itself will start to thicken up. Just a quick reminder, if you will not keep whisking the mixture, then what's going to happen is that it's going to burn in the bottom of the pot, and then you're going to have bad results. Also, the reason why you need to keep constantly mixing the filling here is because besides it will burn, you're going to have lumps of the semolina in the filling, and that will not taste good at all. So I'm going to transfer it on a low heat. This is the texture that you need to have after you gradually add it in the semolina. So now that the filling is done, we're going to let it cool for 24 hours, and I'll be back with you in 24 hours. Hello everyone, welcome back. 24 hours passed and our filling is set. So this is the filling after 24 hours. Now we'll start rolling out the dough. As you see, after all the time that this dough has sat in the fridge, it became very moist, it's very soft, and it's very easy to handle. I'm going to flour the top. Try not to sprinkle too much flour. And we'll start rolling the dough out. And we'll cut into strips. First, we'll cut the edge. And we'll cut approximately 4 to 5 inches width. And we'll start adding in the filling. I like to put the filling at the edge of the dough, so that then I will be able to roll them out Try not to put too much filling than supposedly you're supposed to do. Otherwise, what happens is that when you get to bake the rings, it will start spreading out of the dough. So, and that's something that we don't really want to do. So, I have beaten 2 egg yolks. And I've added a little bit of water with the egg yolk, so that I will brush the dough, and when I get to roll them out, it will seal nicely. So you start lifting the dough onto the filling. And continue to roll it out. and here it forms in like a tube. I shape it into a ring, and I'm going to seal them both together. Always put in a baking paper so that when you get to bake the honey rings, it will not stick to the tray. After I put the honey ring onto the tray, what it is important that one will do is that you will cut the ring slightly. I will explain why soon. When you get to bake the honey ring in the oven, what happens is that as there is the treacle and there is the sugar along mixed with the filling, the filling itself is going to expand. So we'll cut it out for the only reason so that when it gets to expand, it will have the areas where to come out from, and it will not break the ring. I'll brush them with a little bit coating of the egg yolks. And we have our first honey ring done. Same thing again with the second one. Brush the side with the egg yolks. Again, lifted the side of the dough onto the filling. We'll start rolling it over. Always brush the end of the tube of the ring, so that we will seal everything together, both sides together. and we'll place it onto the tray. Same thing, we're going to cut the dough. And brush it with the egg yolks. The reason why I brush the dough with the egg yolks is because I like that when I get to bake the honey rings, I like to give it some color and a little bit of glaze. And again, we repeat the same procedure. Always remember to seal the edges with the egg yolks. So we have 3 honey rings done. The important thing is that when you get to put on the oven, first you put it on full, then after you put in the rings, I will drop it to 180 degrees for approximately 25 minutes. I hope that you are enjoying this video, and if you are enjoying this video, please don't forget to add and subscribe. And we'll wait for the honey rings to be done so that we'll see the results later on. Okay, now 25 minutes have passed. And these are the results of our traditional Maltese honey rings, as we call them Tblsp. There's nothing better than on Christmas Day, and you're along with the family for tea or coffee in the afternoon, and you can have these honey rings to share with the family with. I hope you enjoyed this recipe for today. Please like and subscribe. If you have enjoyed this video, I will be looking forward to upload another video for you. In the meantime, bye.